You have Coach, you have Winston, Nick, and
Mhm.
Schmidt playing Raid the Cage. How are you teaming them up, and how is the game going to go?
I don't even know if there will be a winner.
It's time to raid the cage! What on earth? Who are you people?
There are a bunch of new game shows that are premiering this fall. What is the secret sauce of Raid the Cage? What really makes it work?
The secret sauce, I mean, for me personally, I just like the idea of a game show that promotes shoplifting. Like that is no, I think it's really cool to see like, you get a giant room full of prizes and your goal is to get in there and get as much stuff as you can. And it's like real stuff. It's like MacBook Pros, it's Rolex watches. It got some like Jordan ones that cost like 15 grand, something crazy like that. So it's all this kind of like real stuff that I think people would love to have. And as an audience member, you're watching and you're like, get that. You're like, get that. I just feel like it's very engaging. I feel like that's the difference between my show and a lot of these other game shows is that this one is just like you feel like you're there. The trivia actually helps or informs the amount of time that you get in the cage. I feel like you needed both. When it was brought to us originally, there weren't two teams. It was just
Mm.
one. It was just like two contestants. And I feel like bringing that other team in just makes it way more competitive. And I think that's kind of what really excited me about it was the fact that it's now a competition show as well.
Yeah, and I feel like also having someone to play with you makes it easier almost, or like there's like a relief
Yes,
almost, like
yes,
you're playing
there's
with your
really
brother,
that.
playing with your partner or something. You have
100%.
help.
Yes, you have help, and I also had help in the fact that there is a co-host. That I have a co-host, and somebody who's really good at what they do. Like she's so seasoned with this, and she taught me so much. She's so engaging and empathetic with the contestants, and it just like kind of brought another side out of me. Because as a comedian, you want to kind of jab, you want to make fun of them, kind of kick them while they're down, like they'll come out and, they have like $0. Somebody else has like $37,000. And the comedian in me is like, it's not looking good, man. You're probably going to lose. But Jeannie's like, no, you got to build them up. You got to make them feel like, it's never over on Raid the Cage. And so I really learned a lot from her. And she's super funny and fun to play with. And yeah,
Yeah, and we see that in the first episode that you can really catch up even if it
yeah,
looked dire in the beginning.
yeah.
Was it easy for you and Jeannie to build that rapport?
Very easy. Yeah. Like the first day we met, it was just like sparks, I just think it's always good when it's like genuine, when somebody's just easy to get along with, somebody's just, and that's what we had, I didn't have to force it. Forcing it is the worst.
Yeah, totally. Do people with the doors closing, I feel like makes for a lot of unintentional physical comedy. Like,
Yes.
do people
Yes.
ever crash into the doors just like
So many times.
yeah.
Yes, so many times. And that's another thing that I liked about it is like you can really not really hurt yourself, but you can hurt yourself trying like greedy people wind up hurting themselves, because like some people they'll get what they need and then they'll have time to get out, but then they'll see something on the way out and they're just like, I gotta get that. They'll grab it, smash right into the freaking cage, and you're just like, you didn't have to grab that, but I understand.
I feel bad laughing at it because it looks like it kind of hurts.
It,
It's
it
so
kind of hurts, but there's a lot of give on the doors. But
yeah.
yeah, it is hilarious to see to see people get caught in the cage.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's where the biggest laughs of the show will probably come from just because it's
100%.
it's never not going to be funny to see someone crash into something or fall.
And even if they're not crashing, just diving out of the cage is so dramatic. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like just run out. They're just like, all right.
Okay, so I have to ask, you have Coach, you have Winston, Nick, and
Mhm.
Schmidt playing Raid the Cage. How are you teaming them up, and how is the game gonna go?
Oof. I don't even know if there will be a winner. I think those four together are just bumbling idiots. I would probably put Schmidt with Winston. No, Schmidt with Coach, and then Nick with Winston.
Mm.
Yeah, because I feel like Schmidt would be really good with trivia, and I feel like Coach would be really good at just the cage, raiding the cage, just tapping into his coach abilities. And I think Nick and Winston would just lose. but
It does seem like the losing team there.
yeah.
The idea of like Nick raiding the cage is very funny to me.
I think it would be hilarious. Just the sounds he would make too, just yelling, just ah!
Like his Prince scream in that episode where he sees Prince. He's just doing that the whole time.
It's the whole time.
Yeah.
I hear time just Prince screaming.
Yeah.